Hi all, it's 25th September 2021 today. I'm going to touch on Chinese equities market weekly review. This week, the headlines have always been about Evergrande. Are they paying interest? Are they going to default? Before we proceed, appreciate a like and do subscribe to this channel so that more people can be made aware of this channel where I share stock, broad market reviews, analysis. So what happened this week? Well, the Evergrande debt crisis, the fiscal cliff issues impact in US, regulations concern. So what happened yesterday, and in fact the whole week this week? Hang Seng Tech wasn't doing very well, and it came down by a number of points. And in fact, yesterday, on Friday, it came down over 2%. When it Thursday it closed at 6,300. On Friday, it closed at 6,159, range bound from 6,129 to 6,317. At the earlier part of the day, it still shows some excitement, but as the day go, when the financial media start to talk about, well, Evergrande overseas creditors have not received any information on whether are they going to be paid on the interest payment which is due, then the market shows a bit of jittery in the US futures as the day goes. Kuaishou fell a lot yesterday, so these are some of the counters that I pick up from the Hang Seng Tech Index, and you see Kuaishou Tech, Ali Health, Higher Smart Home. It's starting to get interesting for Kuaishou Tech because after I take a very short trading position in it and I made some money out of it. I closed the trade and it came back down to below 90, and one wonder whether is there another trading position because it break 90, and I mentioned that if it break 90 it can fall down rapidly down to 80 relatively fast, but of course it stopped at around 85 bucks. So is there a trading position? Do watch out for a video that I've done on Kuaishou Tech versus Bilibili stock and company analysis. You can find it on my YouTube channel. Xiaomi was down again, but Xiaomi is a counter that I have always been very interested in. I have a position in Xiaomi as well. Though it's been coming down, I'm very confident of Xiaomi. Xiaomi with its various business verticals like smartphone, EV playbook that they are going to launch on, the IoT playbook, as well as the internet playbook. There are so many engines fueling Xiaomi. So what's there for me to worry? But of course, in the short term wise, regulatory concerns, that issues concerning Evergrande may weigh on the market. So you do have to watch out for the market volatilities and its potential impact on Xiaomi. Huh, this on Meng Wanzhou. News came out that Meng Wanzhou was freed from Canada and she was allowed to fly back to China after striking deal with US. So is it an indication that US-China conflict may be abating? And it's time for warming signs, warming relationships. Well, it's up to Biden and Xi Jinping. Let's watch out. I mean, I don't want to make any speculation on it, but this is a positive sign to see if there might be warming out of a relationship in face of COVID challenge like Delta variant, and going forward, will there be opportunity for bargains purchased in the stock market from the Chinese markets like Hong Kong market and Hang Seng Tech Index component stocks? So Hang Seng Spot wasn't doing very well. It came down from above 25,000 and tanked rapidly to around 23,700 points at one point in time. But like what I say, the support level at 23,700 was relatively solid for this week. It didn't breach and it went back out to above 24,500, but it was shaky again. Nevertheless, although initial day on Friday itself, the jittery markets caused US futures to came down to around 0.5%. But at the end of the day, Dow, S&P and Nasdaq 100 was up, though Nasdaq was slightly down. Something to watch out for is really the US 10-year bond yield and Japan bond yield, because all these have spiked up to, for US is around 1.45%, and Japan bond yield have never seen it for time being to be above 0.045 as above there. So do watch out for the risk relating to whether it be liquidity being sucked away from the market. If liquidity being sucked away from the market, what's our best hedge? Our best hedge would eventually be still investing in good companies at the right valuation. That's our safeguard. But also one could consider whether to keep cash on the sideline to buy good stock in the event market volatility offers a good opportunity. Well, what Evergrande fear actually? You look at the Shanghai index, Shenzhen index, and Chinex market. Shanghai and Shenzhen were still above my support level that I indicated on the right. And Chinex was even up 0.8% and it's above 3,200, a very good sign. So what concern of Evergrande are we really talking about? I think the financial media is a bit biased to towards not in the favor of China, especially from the non-Chinese media side. But of course, we need to take a pinch of salt and think independently, and that's how we can make money in a market because no one really can deliver alpha in terms of superior returns if we just follow other people's bet. As always, this should not be construed as any investment or trading advice. This video documents my current week thinking and observation. Thank you.